and gafs, my dude. Don't be a loser, be a bruiser. Wake up in the morning and throw hands. Goddamn. Nope, we're not doing... Oh, sorry. I juggled Twitch by accident when I meant to juggle X off today. Okay, it's failing to connect to the stream for Twitch because I just toggled it really quickly. And when I do that, multiple outputs, the plugin thinks it hates itself all of a sudden. Oof. Twitch is the one hard to connect to one. It is the one that it hates it. RTMP buffer fill, remote host close connection. Can I, like, make this not happen? Can I eat this? I've never read the specific error, or have I? I'm pretty sure I have. Reset your stream key. It happens if there's a configuration file, whoopsie. Okay. I mean, there's the way to fix it of let it time out, and there's the way to fix it of I can just do this. So I'm just gonna do this. Like, clearly. The fuck? Start. Bazanga. There we go. So if you ever get that error in OBS where you've toggled Twitch on too quickly, just reset your stream key. It's waiting for a buffer with the old stream key. Reset your stream key really quick. Then you can just, like, do the thing. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm a bucket. Alright, hold on. I think I also have it to where I can update the title from chat on any of the sites now. I'm fairly certain. Hold on. Change title. That only messages it on the Twitch. I'm gonna turn that part off. I don't need to use that as, like, a bot. I mean, it doesn't hurt to. Because I'm, like, doing some stuff. That's for the category, that's for the game. I gave everyone the ability, well, not everyone. I gave moddy people the ability to, like, punch me if they want and set the title in the game, because I'm not gonna, clearly, ever. Like, ever. You can't make me, and I don't want to. I have to restart StreamerBot and Social Stream really fast. Oofers, my dude. Oofers, the dude with the boofers. Bazanga. Status and logs, please. Thank you very much. Okay. Did it actually message the chat? It's weird. Oh no, it's messaging me to tell me it connected. Okay, that's cute. Okay, so there's a module for StreamerBot called Kickbot that goes and connects me to that. So now I can integrate viewing all the chats at least, as well as automating against them, which means I get to do things like set the title en masse, one might hope. So exclamation title, goofs and gaff, it should be changing the title. Hold on, I don't believe anything. Okay, cool. And if I go to check kick, it was new encoding day. Please be goofs and gaffs. Merde. Fight. Fight, fight, fight. And the YouTube is probably going to be my source of truth. But I'm going to check it too. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, because my source of truth will be the YouTube. And I'll, like, iterate through around. I also decided I was going to make, like, a portable OBS instance. Also, good morning. The chat clearly is not working to go to the screen for me. Wow. Okay, that's fine. Standard. Oh, I didn't even connect it to the YouTube yet, actually. That's my own bad. Oops. Hold on. Refresh yourself. Turn off. Turn on again. Refresh yourself. Activate yourself. There's new channel features. Ooh. What? That's bananas. Okay, hi there. Sorry, I took forever. I'm also making sure that this works. In attempts to better moderate everything in the midst of tying everything together with wobots, not robots, wobots, I'm intermittently You know how we talked about the current terms of service of all of the platforms? And I pointed out that little nuance bit where you can like use some channels for logging and reporting. They're just not like under like and you know, the that's fine-ish. And it's partly just to clamp down on artificial engagement when it might get enforced for like your bot spamming and pretending to be a person. So in lieu of that, since there's like a singular channel on the Discord that only I have access to for the moment, in the event that I ever like called anyone on it, I figured I could like print the current chat messages, like platform user URL and what they said, right? Like I feel like if I hold that there, that works out okay. That way I have like some attestation of what the fuck has happened, and it effectively works to woefully drop itself out of all of its like if I need to do anything day of, like if I'm calling someone, for instance, and someone in the chat says something to them, there's a better chance this works than other nonsense. Oh, hold on. Oh no, the chat on screen does work now. It just took me 10 billion years. Wait, no. No, it doesn't. That's from me typing that 10 years ago. Never mind. I suck. Did I even type it? Did it update in Twitch? It thinks it did. Oh no, that is legit. Wait, what? I was testing this like very early in the day because it thought that, oh, it's not set to 24 HR time. What? Bananas. Okay, sorry. I know I'm blowing up the chat being a silly shit, but I'm just like checking something if it like catches the message in social stream or not. It's not pulling it over WebSocket. Okay, give me one last second. I need to like restart this, I guess. I guess I said. More like definitely I ought to have said. The easy way is to just close it and then like do the thing. I'm like 95% sure that it doesn't matter. And I think it's more funny that, like, okay, when people ask, how'd you pick that username? I'm like, shrug. Because it's funny for me that I just like pick random usernames and slam words together, you know? Sometimes I just pick a random word. Sometimes I pick an amalgamate of random words. Kind of depends. Hi. You're coming with me somewhere. Why is there a tab called Fake Boogie Drama? Oh, because I was watching Rezi talk to me last night. Makes sense. Auguste the Duke. Hi, I'm not bringing you with me, am I? Shit, sorry, I'm on it. There we go. We're looking at the internet. We're seeing what weird shit they're up to today. I was watching good old Saint Nick say some shit. I meant to like, there was something I was going to clip. I think I got up in a huff and didn't do it. I don't remember.
Sir, it's so funny, dude. Hold on. Wait, Casey Tron. No, not Casey Tron. King of Nothing. Here. Dude, this is actually fucking brutal. Where is it?
Did I? Okay, cool. It is marked unlisted, and it's like it's done as a recording, so or it's done as a live stream, so I can actually have timestamps. That's perfect.
Yeah, there it is, dude.
Oh my gosh, King it actually auto reflows that. No, that's bananas. I remember it was like /live before, and I guess when I opened the browser to start with, I guess it flowed me to the /watch of it. Oh, that's so like okay. No, I hate that it does the /live and some of the links when it's gonna boil down to like a standard video URL anyway, for like the VOD of a live stream. So I'm salty. I don't know why I'm salty. Okay, I'm salty because YouTube hasn't hit feature parity with fucking Twitch after fuck knows how long. That Kick and X have to be harangued into at least accepting like higher bit rates. And I don't know. It's just a mess. Like everything needs to. People need to do better
Nothing. Boom.
at nothing. Exactly.
Most toxic man on YouTube. Just straight fucking ripski and used it here. That's like I guess she didn't like go sober for the night to look at that. She's got 9,000 raised. I think within the exception of like music and donations.
I guess I went too far back, or not far enough back, maybe, because I don't know. I remember pausing this and thinking "lol" and running off.
Right? And
Or
they're
I'm on the wrong link, and this is like 2 days ago. I don't know.
posting the full uncut thing before I even have the opportunity. And I probably should full uncut thing like music and donation.
That sounds weird.
And I've been trying to figure out what to really do about that. Just like reposting like and the issue I have with that is they're posting it in some cases before my segments are out.
No, that's him whining about like a valid thing. People like re-upping his shit before he could make his segment. Oh my gosh. I remember there being a thing, but don't remember what it was. I saw Casey Tron and I was like,
9-hour episode. That's funny. If the case goes through, there's unironically a chance someone will have to comb through a lot of the episode. Not only was her YouTube video deleted, but her initial live stream was also deleted, if I remember correctly.
And as we looked at on stream, it's fine if you think you're getting rid of it because that only really impacts how people view your intent. But like the courts have been long able to subpoena, especially things deleted on YouTube. They keep the copies of it before and after edits. They don't expose it to you easily, but they're still retaining all of that. Might be on slower storage, who knows? Or, spread out across the rest of their content distribution network less easily and less reasonably, which possibly just makes them seem it's not worth it to serve it from like to anyone inefficiently, because that might just cost them more or take them more effort to ensure that that meets their criteria for a customer facing product. I don't know. Anywho's, like, point being, the Library of Congress has been archiving Twitter for years. YouTube and Twitch have copies of every VOD, even if we the people delete them, because they have to, for the safety of everyone who every Twitch user and every YouTuber has ever had to get justice against any Twitch user or YouTuber, which is fucking bananas that that's a fucking sentence we have to say. Holy shit.
Correctly, so it's an archive for both. Even though the live stream wasn't mentioned, you can tell it's being referenced in the document based on how they paraphrase her. I assume they only learned about it through Nicholas D'Orio.
I mean, I'm waiting for Star to like say hi on the good old D'Orio channel. I'm waiting till I like notice homie. Then I'll just like scream ahoy with a dorky smile attached to it. That's
considering he relitigated the Denham's J drama during his...
Mind you, I think I should have done that yesterday, because I was like just watching like 3 hours in the past. To which now I'm like watching more hours in the past.
Coverage of H3 CPS controversy. Honestly, they might not even realize that there was a live stream and video. They might have just thrown the link in there because Nick covered her, which would explain why they didn't include any timestamps.
Oh, that is...
Jesus Christ. Funny. I didn't read this ahead of time. That would be fucking insane. All right, I'm going to be honest with you, though. That's probably that's a fan theory. We're going to call that a fan theory.
Right, like, it's good fan fiction. It's good headcanon. It's like, I mean, maybe Nick platforming the observance of some stuff has, like, greatly impacted how large amounts of people have watched it, but I don't know if we can attest that that's, like, before or after Mr. Clyden, like, pursued this, right? Like, he could have just been accruing stuff and sitting on it, and Nick could be using a similar modality. Like, a similar modality of observing, and then just a different way with, like, retaining it instead of, like, waiting for a point, just, like, broadcasting it, maybe. I don't know. It's not like it's either way. It doesn't really matter.
Taking credit for that.
We're just sitting around giggling.
That's yet. All right. That's a fan theory. Mauler is going to have fun with this when it gets rolling. Isn't this the girl that didn't know?
See, every time people mention Mauler, I think of the Mauler from like Dark Souls 2 drama, Infamy, right? Like, I remember the Dark Souls 2 Mauler. I don't know who anyone else means in this Mauler's case. And that's like really fucked me over in discussing shit with people because they'll bring that up and I'm like, you must mean the Dark Souls 2 person. And they're like, no, bitch. There's like other people called that. And I'm like, I don't care about your drama. I'm talking about this drama, you fucking goose. And they're like, fuck you, bitch. I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I give nay a fuck, you fucking shithead. And then the next thing you know, we're like throwing Kamehamehas back and forth. And there's a fucking destruction disk creating into a mountain, and the whole planet's got a hole in it. And then the Frieza saga starts, and we're all fucked. Because then there's a metrosexual person running around on television, glamping it up while wearing a fucking white and purple bodysuit, throwing more destruction discs and more Kamehameha looking shit. And then it's just gnarly, and nothing's the same.
What taking pride in your work meant. She's gonna get rolled. I was baffled at how stupid she is. She's also the girl who said you can't form memories until you're 5 years old, which is an insane lie. Didn't she get like
True, she has said that. Honestly, it's really fucking great. I mean, I kind of wish she was used to streaming on TikTok because misinformation like that is clamped downable on. And like, she didn't amend it. She hasn't, like, but the very document she was reading immediately contradicted her. So did her chatters. Like, hello, my lovely chat. Thank you for telling me when I'm a shithead. I'm currently making sure that I have everything showing up on my screen. I guess I can finish checking that. Did I restart the thing? Am I a tool today? I guess not. Hip hip hooray. Okay, if I like type this, does it show up? That would be wild.
that was one of them,
Yo,
right? She
again.
looked it up on stream.
We got it again. Okay, hold on. Why on earth is it? Oh, is it that I turned off my own messages from above my head? Fuck if I know. Man, I don't know anything. Okay, that doesn't need to be here. That's the camera, that's for Discord, that's for picture in picture, that goes there. Give me 1 second. I can now close all of the 3 websites we stream on independently and stop looking at the chat. As like, on that, I've reinstalled graphics drivers today, so my computer, we're gonna see if it crashes on us in a bit, but I'm not rushing to it. I want to do stuff first. Like, I don't know, hang out with the boys and be a shithead. What do you want from me? I'm classy, I got good taste. I know what to do. Fuck off.
And then found out that she was wrong after she explained the whole argument. Terrible.
Wait, no, she didn't find out she was wrong until Twitter told her after she explained the whole argument. I believe she, like, she was told she was incorrect by her chat and then refuted this still. I don't know if she's ever accepted that she is wrong, is aware that she is wrong, knows that she is wrong, has attested to being wrong, accepts that wrong is in her vernacular. Not to be a shithead, but not to be a shithead in the bed, what? Not to be a shithead, however, I undid the NVPatch stuff so I could change versions of my GPU driver. I have no regrets, 10 out of 10, no sadness. Why are we here on the homepage of YouTube? What's the game later today? The game today, lamer? Remember how every time I tried to launch it, even Balatro, when I cooked my GPU's drivers, that it was just crashing my whole computer? Because it would start infinite number of render threads? Remember? There's like a very blandly named update and the Ramen apocalypse. Is this the one that he left on the table for days? Wait, did he put nuclear waste in his ramens? That's disgusting. Who's Lamar? In this case? Oh, if I said lamer, in the event I said a lamer and not that. We're all lamers, actually. Oh, yo, we're almost at 200. I guess I could make like a very silly video about arriving at 200. That sounds silly. What? It'll be funny. I like laughing. I like enjoying silly nonsense. I think it's funny. You think it looks like the old ramens we watched? Probably. Yep. You're right. This is indeed the curry. In quotes. Curry. I like how you called it. I like how this man calls it curry. As long as you don't go collabing with like whatever Cobra's doing, with the lolcow homies. We watch them. We don't talk to them. Don't touch the poo. They will drag you in, and you will be stuck with them.
This video has 0 views, 0 likes, and 0 comments. In a few seconds, I'm going to tell 1 million people to watch it. How will this guy react when his video blows up for no reason? I also found
Probably with a smile. I don't know. But I also don't know if we believe this is real.
7 other videos, each with 0 views. Whichever video
Minecraft! Y'all, it's a game that everyone likes at some point in their life.
gets the most likes in 24 hours will win 356 coins. Okay guys, here we go. It's time to send over 1 million people to these videos. Okay, here's the first video. As you can see, it has 1 view. Let's refresh and see if it goes up.
Bruh.
Oh my goodness. The comments are coming in. What the heck?
10 out of 10 editing. Like, yo, the video feels fucking hype as shit. EA. Great music indeed.
I wonder if he's dead now.
This was posted 11 years ago. We'll check back later and see if Paul noticed
Grandpa's like 9,000 years old now.
us. But first, let's see how the other videos are doing.
Ooh! Cubers. I'm not a speed cuber, but I do defer to the speed cubers for guidance because they're smarter than me.
What the heck? This is insane.
Like the same way I'd collab with anyone. Like usually Chai and I go play a game like Repo, and then every so often I zone out and Chai has to say, hey, it's been 7 weeks, bub. You may want to like go jump your character into a fucking furnace and maybe let us restart the game, duder. And I'm like, oh crap, you're right. We're very partially coordinated.
Look at all these.
And besides, she's a good carry, and I defer to her because she's right. So, you know.
Comments.
Oh, I don't watch HBO Max currently. When I used to have it, it's because my ex had it, and we were watching Dexter New Blood in the early bits of the first season.
Hi everyone, we're taking a look today at a game called Clash of...
Like, honestly, for like novelty, I want to go back to checking out the Amazing Digital Circus and seeing like if it's still cool since episode 2. Someone asked if I finished it. Big old hankering no. Let's see. For other animated ones. Howl's Moving Castle? Definitely Howl's Moving Castle. Does this count? Can I just pick Howl's Moving Castle? I'm lame. I want to pick Howl's Moving Castle. I don't know what currently airs on HBO. What is it?
Fans.
I love cock. Me too.
Based. I love Command and Conquer.
Hi. Okay, so
If you're wondering why your video is getting views, it's because you're a celebrity in the future. Every single viewer is from the future.
So this is our first video.
Anyone in 2025? Me.
Oh, what a cute lizard.
Freaky old lizard. I want to eat the lizard. Yum yum. Lizard jockey changed Beluga's Netflix password.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Y'all, don't forget, child labor is coming back in the States. Do better by them. We need to stop that from happening. Get their parents paid more so they don't have to work their kids. Why the fuck can't their parents afford shit? Make sure their parents can pay bills, god damn it. Chip into community shit. Make a community kitchen. Holy fuck. Fucking start a carpool. Find the most responsible person and make them carpool the kids to school. Holy shit.
10 minutes after I sent my fans to these videos, the lizard video
And have like 2 backup responsible people. Holy shit.
had 4,000 likes, making it the most liked video so far. But that
So currently we're not putting them in the mines, we're working them in agriculture, which is, also likely to maim, dismember, and disembowel them. So that's not cool. But it's not the mines, at least. So at least we're not, we knew history enough to not directly repeat ourselves without knowing history enough to understand the context of that quote where we're just not supposed to fuck up in the same general vein. But it's good enough. Honestly, I'm here to watch improvement and growth. And as a very firm enjoyer of the Cheeto growth arc, I'm also a very firm enjoyer of the watching the earth do silly shit like a fucking train crash arc. Wait, I could rephrase that. I'm not gonna.
was about to change.
I could.
Because the next day, something terrible happened.
This is like the precursor to the trailer for my birth.
Okay, we are back. Time to check on the videos. As expected, when I refreshed each video, the views and likes went up. But then I refreshed the lizard video.
Millie?
Wait, what?
Ooh.
The video was set to private. Even though this was posted 16 years ago, Joshua came back and removed the video.
Well,
I went to his channel and clicked on the latest
It's private, it's not deleted.
upload, only to see that the Beluga army already noticed a video was missing. But what I saw next shocked me. Joshua actually replied to someone's comment.
Beluga, more like Bologna. I'm just gonna keep mispronouncing their name because it's fun for me. At the moment, Bologna, Bolognese. We're watching the Bolognese channel.
Emails. Emails from YouTube.
I completely forgot that some small YouTubers get an email every time someone comments on their video, which means poor Joshua got over 6,000 emails from YouTube about a video posted 16 years ago. But Joshua wasn't the only YouTuber to notice his video.
Holy cannoli, my dude. That is absolutely wicked. One day I woke up to 999 of a notification on my phone. That was like the most harrowing moment in my life. It was a weird time.
Blowing up. In fact, out of the 8 YouTubers I sent the Beluga army to, 3 others responded. The first was Paul, who, for some reason, was hearting all of the comments on his video.
I'd do that.
I don't even know how this is
Bro, I'd do that. This is called absolute cinema. I know I'd heart everything.
possible.
I'm that bitch.
Bro is probably unemployed. The next YouTuber to notice
See, I just get to it when I'm done with work and everything. And that just takes me a minute.
was Claude, who had some interesting things to say.
Your voice. Such incredible narration. I put this on loop overnight and I slept.
Ironically, the voice in my head keeps me up all night.
And the final YouTuber to notice the Beluga army was Bobman3355. Apparently, his video started getting ads. Bro was making money. These videos were so old, I never.
Speaking of, holy shit, someone just came through in the comments. I was awestruck. They came to tell me for sure value, nothing beats a particular plan, I think, for re-uploading 4K 120 FPS. Never mind. I might be misreading, but I'm gonna go read some more.
Never expected anyone to actually respond. But because 3
Just
of them
doing
did,
transcoding.
it was time to play a little game. Okay,
No,
so
it's
I'm going to
not.
comment on each of their videos, asking them to post
Never
a cat
mind.
video. I didn't know if any of these YouTubers would actually do it, or even see my comment, but there was a chance.
It's a service that people are offering. But that's it. Never mind.
And what I didn't tell them was,
Wow.
the first YouTuber to post a cat video would win a free Beluga hoodie. I waited.
Wait, I want a Beluga hoodie. Bro. Nuh-uh. I want a Beluga hoodie. Yo, dude, what the fuck? How dare you? I want it. I want it. How dare you not? How dare you? How dare?
And waited. And waited.
Rude.
Okay, guys, it's been 6 hours. Let's see if there are any cat videos waiting for us. The first YouTuber to notice my comments was Paul. He hearted my comment and didn't say anything else. The next to notice...
Right? I mean, the Clash of Clans one at least makes sense. Because, like, I don't know if anyone plays this in the big 2-5, but, you know. Is nostalgia. At some point, possibly. Everyone has been doing it. Oh, Twitch people. See? Now you have automated notice when there's advertisements. And I'll be aware of when there are them playing. See, I went and I went through StreamerBot. I learned how to write C# today. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Hold on. I want to show you some fucking silly ass shit. Can I show you some silly ass shit?
Who told me to...
I need to show you some silly ass shit. I've never written C# before. I'm a C style language person, but C# has been the one that I've just never done, like, at all, ever, for any reason, ever. I just don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm gonna use Pastebin to hold this, I suppose. Wait, can't you just private Pastebin stuff? Burn after read. Haha, based. Category, syntax highlighting. C#, my dude. Burn after read. Create new paste. What a lovely way to go. I can just reload this and then we're good. And then we're GG in it. Oh, that's so nice. One access, you can no longer view the paste. It'll be removed after I refresh it. Show me the paste, buddy. Show me the money! JK. So I've had fun, okay? Check it. Look at these fucking silly goose comments. Look at some bitch who usually writes Python trying to at least document how stuff is shaped before we move it into proper fucking comments like I'm used to in line of the function that executes it. Look at how some ratty bitch is over here trying to make things... I'll make it bigger, I got you. Trying to make things make sense on their screen. Hold on. Inspect elements. Pop out. Pop up and down headlights. Pop up and down. Pop and down. Pop up and down headlights. Oh no, this is gonna destroy it. Wait, I can just do this. Good enough. This will do. There's no raw mode to view this, which is bananas. Burn after read. Anywho's. So I had fun. I like doing documentation. I've learned about fast track, which is what kind of taught me how to do what I'm doing. They have a similar function that just runs off StreamerBot, but what I needed to do is have it work with StreamerBot, Kickbot, Social Stream Ninja, and then I just put in the other stuff that we're levying. So if you scroll on down with me, I also have the docs for the StreamerBot's C# API referenced for myself. I'll put this on GitHub too when I'm done. I'm just still fucking with it. I end up exporting the messages exactly from Social Stream and just kind of rendering them out like a standard ass message might look like. Boop bada boop. I had to learn how to do stuff I've never done C# before. I had to learn this last night. Y'all are proud of me. Ooh, guess what? Ooh, guess what? Actually, no, the box. I also learned how to use the Copilot feature. I made it put a box on my thing. I also cussed it out. I also spent a long time setting that up to do a box, but I feel like I've made it do a box, so I'm happy. That's what matters. Okay, cool beans. So I learned how to do offsets for each side, so I can do padding against each side. Because like I said, you're not supposed to spam up the fucking public channels on a Discord to spoof artificial engagement. But me on the other hand, oops, too far. Me on the other hand, using the StreamerBot's library to go ahead and post the message to the Discord. It's reference write it down. It's referenced here. I had fun. I'll like put it on Discord. How's that? I'll put it on Discord in the sidebar channel, because then I can like edit it. I'll do that much, and then I can like put it up as like a big file or a snippet, and that's okay. So this I'm gonna paste in chat has been like such a big thing. I'll also populate the description with like the links to what I read, because like I can do that much. I'm gonna drop the rest on the thingy later. And I've had so much fun learning about their C# interface and just how to syntactically not fuck this up as much. I've had like such a good time. This has been like so fun. I didn't look at the other things. We use the Discord integration. We use a lot of the stuff at the top. I'm learning about voice mod stuff because the homies have been using it for ages, but I don't think I need it for anything. I have no idea what this is. Thank fuck. This is so manageable. I am learning how to see sharp because of this. And I usually see blurry. That's why I have glasses on. So that's pretty solid, honestly. Like, I'm so happy. Like, this is the kind of stuff that makes me happy. We're able to like notify Twitch when they're getting ads coming up. Because for some reason, Twitch is the only platform that I don't know if Kick does because I'm new and I'm bad at life and everything. So I'm an ignorant bitch. You can tell me I'm an ignorant bitch. It's fine. The only thing we're not monetized on is YouTube. Not that matters. I work a full-time job. I pay my bills. I'm okay. I'd rather you take care of yourselves or pick a streamer you want to help out. I get it. I want you to be all right. But like, y'all. I like reading, and I can tell you about the funny shit that I read for days. I think it's so fun. Here, let's see. I need to relaunch Obsidian so I can like put my timestamps in, and that's about it. Hold on. I have this untitled ass document no one needs. Okay. You're older now? Happy belated birthday. How are you? I learned how to write C#. Like, I had to reference stuff. I learned how to use the C# interface. I also have DevDocs open. I didn't use it yet. I just had it because I'm happy. So I have, I had to learn how to do stuff because they have a C# API. So I had to learn. Anywho's, neither here nor there. I got to use this because I wanted to like have some retention of stuff. And I felt the live channel that no one has access to unless they're streaming with me. Like if I drag someone in there because I'm streaming and we're going to talk together, then they can see the chat from all of our chats inside the specific channel that lets them see the live chat for all of our chats, which I think is pretty solid and like a totally reasonable idea. You can tell me I'm a shithead if you want, or a shithead in the bed, but let's be real here. I got to learn stuff, so I don't care. Whatever.
Check his other videos. He actually had a cat video, but I wanted a new one. The last YouTuber to notice my comment was none other than Bobman3355.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, guys.
Oh my goodness, indeed. We're boned. We're straight up boned. We're straight up boned by reality and existence. How dare we?
He said okay. Did he do it? Wait,
What's
what?
that tab I closed?
There's
I needed
nothing
to
here.
put that in our...
I gave these YouTubers views. I gave them hope, a future, and yet not one of them
Under timestamps.
posted a cat video. And to make things worse, one of you guys reported this video and got it taken down. That's right, it was removed for breaking YouTube's terms of service. I don't even know how that's possible. The only rule they broke was the rules of grammar. But by far, the biggest problem was, with less than 3 hours to go in the challenge, the most liked video belonged to Deadle Cubing. It had 6,100 likes. But the only problem was, Deadle Cubing showed no signs of life. If he won the challenge, there would be no way for me to send him the 356 coins. Everything seemed hopeless. But then, 2 hours later, something incredible happened.
Oh? Did I write her? What? Hi there. Sorry, I got distracted.
After checking each video, I decided to visit Bobman's channel. He was the guy who said okay when I asked him to post a cat video. And what I saw shocked me. No way. No way! It's a cat!
Oh, no, I just typed in VS Code because I had it installed and I was using it to work with my containers already. That's cool, though. I'm new to C#. And I'm only doing it for social streams, so I don't really need to learn very much. It is cozy, though. I'm not mad at it. It's just not, like... I'm doing it for social. I'm doing it for the stream and only for the stream. And that means unless I can test it inside social stream, like, I think I don't need an IDE because my time with it's going to be that limited. You know? Like, everything I do needs to go through social stream anyway. Like, syntactically, as long as we're solid, I'm solid.
Loving that car.
Amazing.
But here's the thing. I don't like integrated development environments. I like text editors. I like using Vim. I'm only not using Vim because I'm on Windows. I like Vim and Git. I like pre-commit to deal with my code checking. I don't like IDEs. I get you. I just don't like them at all.
In car.
Finally, I could give...
Like, it's that I'm so opposed to IDEs. I use such a text editor that I will open my terminal and crack open Vim. And all Vim is doing is running Vim script. Like, I can call some stuff handily from it, but at the crux of it, I'm a text editor kind of person. You asked if I was a reshaper or a writer type of gal trying to tell me about writer. I appreciate ya. I'll be honest with you. I'm actually a Vim person. And that's weird, because people who care about life on Earth don't use Vim. Except me, which is wild.
Someone my Beluga hoodie, and if you want to get one for yourself, go to belugacat.com. While this was nice, Deadle Cubing was still in the lead with...
Okay, I do love cubing content, by the way. Like, I just don't do speed cubing.
6,100 likes. And with less than an hour to go, it was pretty clear he was on track to win the 356 coins.
You'd think.
But since his channel was completely abandoned, something had to be done, especially because someone else deserved to win. You see, there was one YouTuber who went above and beyond to make the Beluga army feel at home, and that was Paul. 23 hours after I sent my fans to his video, he was still hearting every single comment. I don't even know how that's possible, but with that amount of dedication to his fans,
I mean, at some point, I'm gonna learn to, like, how Mr. iDubbbz Jumha was able to take all of the comments and put them in a spreadsheet. I personally assume it's using YTDLG to, like, parse the comments, because you can do that with comments and the copy of a chat for a live stream. And so I feel like that must be it, but I don't know. Because, like, then I think you can just use PageNation to, like, iterate through where you want to be for the thingies, or just constantly get the newest ones after an interval and just accept you'll miss some. I don't know. Or maybe there's a way to, like, yank everything down when it's posted. Or maybe you're watching some internet endpoint constantly like a needy bitch. Like, who the fuck knows? I just, like, I think that if Mr. Jumha, who is trying to barely avoid getting called Mr. Jew Hater, is gonna run around on the internet doing stuff like showing me cool innovation like that, I'm gonna learn how to do it my goddamn self. Don't show me cool shit and tell me that it's nebulous. I like watching fucking street magic, because then I can replicate. I take it apart and I learned how it works. I don't care to replicate sleight of hand all the time, but I learned how it works because I care about it. Motherfucker showed me some, like, archiving all of his goddamn comments shit. I'ma take that shit to the fucking bruise bank.
It was only right his video became the most liked. Except there was no way he'd get 2,000 likes in less than an hour, and time was running out. With 10 minutes to go, it was clear that no one would be receiving the 356 coins. But then, I had an idea. If the Beluga army was able to get Deadle Cubing to 6,200 likes, maybe they could help Paul pull off the greatest comeback of all time. So with 1 minute left, I asked the Beluga gang to save the day. And they did. Boom. Paul had won. I have no idea how to give him these coins, so let's just give him subscribers instead. Everybody, go subscribe to Paul. And if you want to be in my next video, smash subscribe and join the Discord server. And always remember, just because your video has 0 views doesn't mean I won't find you.
This was so beyond cute. Here. Like, y'all, this is charming as fuck. It's not always charming. Sometimes it's like dystopian and fucking freaky. Who the fuck put up the Lilly VODs today? I wanted to... It was someone else did it originally. I don't want to, like... You're be a cat now? Okay. I'm afraid to let anyone in UK know that I have to tinkle sometimes, because they might think that if you tell them you gotta tinkle in UK, they might think European. But just can't go telling people in UK that you gotta tinkle, because they'll just say European. Y'all, you just can't do it. It's not for you. Okay, so I found this earlier today. Did you know that I think it's the AG in Florida, wants to, like, we're gonna find out who it is. We're gonna get their member of the local government's name. We're gonna, like, respectfully call them by their role and do that. Not their name, their role. We're gonna call them by their role. Whatever the fuck. Honorifics can be fun. If the fucking weebs get to have honorifics, I get to use honorifics too. If I'm gonna have some fucking, like, fucking Colorado-born, Idaho-born weeb in the States that just fucking fetishizes East Asia and calls themselves a weeb, I'm gonna if we can have them doing something, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna fight too, just for something else.
There was a TikTok influencer named Lilly.
They want honorifics, I'm gonna have honorifics. Just different honorifics. Fuck it, I'm winning. The Pukemon Pushi, they're currently on my couch. On the bottom of my couch, there is a big Squishmallow, a green dinosaur, and a big old Snorlax. On the other side of it is a bolster. Also, there's my backpack by the plushies. And in their pile is kind of where I've tucked a blanket kind of under it. So I can, like, slide my feet under the blanket, and then I'm, like, pinned under the blanket by their weight and my choice of having more blanket pulled above me. And they're, like, there to keep the blanket down and me cozy. And then my head rests on this purple bolster. And you know what? Do I use a bolster during yogic shit? No. I can just sit good. Or I will roll up a, whatchamacallit, like a blanket or something, and, like, put myself on that. Because I don't need much support, but some support can help sometimes, right? Even when I needed a lot of support, a little dab will do ya. But, like, y'all, I'll stop pausing.
Who is who's taking videos and photos.
Again, I'ma fucking take honorifics back from the weebs. If the weebs get to use honorifics everywhere, so do I. What the fuck is this person's role?
Inside of the women's bathroom in Disney.
Aren't they talking to the AG? I don't want to call them the AG if they're not the AG, but, like, weren't they? Is it later? Am I a fucking fool for love? And you know it too? Maybe? If I'm wrong, it's... Oh, hold on. Am I, like,
TikTok influencer?
Am I 10 toes down with being an ignorant bitch?
Lilly. who is who's taking videos and photos inside of the women's bathroom.
I don't know if I'm wrong.
Disney.
I don't want to be wrong.
And I'm thinking, well, wait a second. There's no way that this can be legal in the state of Florida, right? This is a transgender influencer. This seems to be like, first off, like you shouldn't be allowed to like film inside bathrooms. It seems really creepy. But then here in Disney, it's like extra layers of creepy.
This is the worst, best. This is the best and the worst and the best thumbnail. I'm in love. Holy shit.
And wrong. Is there anything happening from a state level on this topic?
Yeah, we're investigating this. We do.
Okay, so I think this might be AG person. I could be wrong. Y'all listen for me being wrong together. That'll be fun.
Not tolerate men or boys in women's and girls' restrooms, gyms, private spaces. No tolerance. We're investigating this one. We've already cracked down on some gyms in South Florida. They were allowing people that identify as women to go into women's locker rooms. We put them on notice that legal action was coming. Thankfully, they changed their ways. Alachua County.
Not to be like a weird person, but I just feel like it's 2025. Y'all know that no one is safe from any human being on Earth. Like, people who take advantage fill up every cut, cast, and grouping. All I'm saying is, I may have had to, like, deal with changing in front of a shitload of people at swim meet. I would never wish that on anyone. Okay? Like, though I am really apt at getting that shit done quick, and, like, getting my shit together and out of fucking sitch. Like, I just outright know that even when I was itty-bitty, till I was a grown-ass, and everywhere in between, there's never been, like, a reasonable reason, and you're gonna hate me, at least half of the world might hate me for this, to not segregate high schoolers more. Like, break it in half, put them in different buildings, like, based upon their grade. There's no reason that a 17 and an 18-year-old need to, like, be able to lie to a 13-year-old and your teachers to be overworked. Just segregate them. Give them more one-on-one specialized fucking assistance. Like, holy shit. And also, like, there is no fucking reason on God's green earth that any 2 people, 3 people, 4 people need to go into the same restroom or changing room or communal thing together unless they selectively opt into particularly going into that thing. If you want to go do communal baths with the boys, I'm sure no one gives a fuck. But, like, even engineering with the expectation that that's a thing we should encourage as a society just seems so limp-dicked and sussy and strange. Like, really? Because again, I remember a swim meet, like, everyone would go to their, like, respective few inches of corner, drape a fucking towel over them, and quickly fucking do the do before, like, you know, grandmama would be like, be careful, there's creepers out there. Gotta be safe. You never know, they'll take you away from me. I can't do her voice, and that's the closest we've gotten. So I'm just saying, like, bro's halfway there, except it's not that any group shouldn't be in a restroom with anyone. It's unless you were, like, taking your enfant to go take a potty, and it's, like, your infant you are trying to, like, help not fall in or die to the addles of a toilet. Like, I just don't see a reason for, like, multi-tenant restrooms. Go shit and piss alone. What, do you need somebody to hold your hand? What do? Are you a fucking gank squad? A fucking gank crew when you play Elden 2? You need your buddy to cup your balls? Can't you just go piss and shit alone? You want to talk to somebody? That's not what that's for. Go in and get out. 15 seconds to drop a turd. If it takes longer, probably talk to a fucking doctor.
A public school system.
Why the fuck are you taking photos in a fucking restroom, Lilly?
They had a camp, Camp Crystal Lake, where they were allowing 5th grade elementary age boys to identify as girls and stay in the girls' bunks. We shut this down right away, too. Thankfully, they did not fight.
And again, the reason I bring this up is, like, people inappropriately aggressing and sexualizing each other was a thing that happened regardless of whom it was. People being inappropriate to other people's bodies at camp was a thing that was prevalent regardless of who people were. I think Homie is like kind of trying to get there, but I have this one gripe where it's like, no, like legitimately no one should be in the same restroom as anyone else under any circumstance. You're just holding on to some antiquated shit because you think camaraderie's the thing, but I'm gonna be honest, brother. Camaraderie be damned. Fuck people.
On it. It's amazing we have to have these conversations today. But here in Florida, we believe there are two sexes, men and women, and we are going to protect our girls at all costs.
So, yeah, as you
see, like how they can get so close to just like severely just let people go to the loo alone or with their designated guardian it's so close, but still so far.
This guy is not a fan of Lilly's lifestyle or people like her, so it will be very interesting to see.
My grandmother was an old ass bat. She had to do so much to keep me safe as a kid. From like predatory women and men just roaming around being shitheads. Shithead falls where shithead falls. Shithead falls ubiquitously. Just sew up the ways that shithead can thrive and shithead can actually go away.
How everything plays out, if it does. But anywho, it's time to get on Lilly for addressing the allegations. She made a very long video, almost 4 minutes, of basically quote-unquote dispelling these accusations against her. I do want to mention a lot of these are genuinely like made up.
Okay, cool. We're gonna pause here and I'm gonna bring you with me to this skit that this skit kind of goes in well with what we just heard.
Is under investigation for.
I am suing Lilly Tino for emotional distress. Last week, I was in Disney World in the women's bathroom with my child. And when I walked into the bathroom, there was Lilly Tino taking pictures in the bathroom mirror. And she turned to me and said, "Hey, let me get your face in this picture." And I said, "No, thank you." But then she took the picture anyway of me and my kid, and I felt this really weird feeling. And I looked down at my kid, and my kid got turned into a corn dog. Lilly Tino turned my kid into a corn dog. And then she looked at
See how this motherfucker just like minimizes it and deflects like some kind of fucking weird ass goofball? Also, who the fuck wears hoop earrings and a robe? What the fuck are you doing? Your hair is put up. You're wearing your hoops. You got a robe on. Bitch, you dressed up to dress down. Don't you fucking lie to me. The fuck are you doing?
me and said, "Oh, that'll be great for a video. Can I use your corn dog kid to explain bottom surgery?" And I was about to say no, but then J.K. Rowling walks in and says, "I'm here to defend real women." But of course, Lilly Tino pulls out her wand and starts using transgender magic. But J.K. Rowling was ready and pulled out.
I'm sorry, saying this thing about a wand while this straw gyrates is not really helping anyone's case.
Rowling walks in and says, "I'm here to defend real women." But of course,
like, now I'm worried that one of my loved ones might have been turned into a fucking toad.
Of course, Lilly Tino pulls out her wand.
Or a corn dog. I'm gonna be honest, I think that's what I want to snack on, but I think what I will instead have... Oh my gosh, okay, so hold on. I was soaking beans yesterday, and then I got up and I burnt them, and I told you all about this. And so I started soaking chickpeas again, but I soaked like 3 times the amount of chickpeas. I soaked white soybeans, and I soaked... what is it? Black beans. Frijoles negro. One of the two. I can't remember how to speak anything that is rest of Germany right now. I know that English is my mother tongue. We're fucked. I don't care. I know we're fucked. Nope. Screw it. Screw it. We're fucked. Absolutely fucked. Decimated.
And starts using transgender magic, but J.K. Rowling was ready and pulled out her wand, and they did the thing where the spells go like... But J.K. Rowling was really smart.
Sorry, I'm just like sitting here thinking if Lilly constantly evoking JK's name like does anything but depreciates Lily's considerations to a JK. I'm just like sitting here thinking, having thoughts.
And used a misgendering spell on Lilly, and Lilly got banished to the Shadow Realm.
Wait, that's an instant, not a spell? Like, clearly, I play Magic the Gathering too. That would be an instant, because it can interrupt Lily's action, right? Like, if you can cast it during an action, and it can have a resultant effect on an action, such as casting with Flash, etc. Like, if it's the product of an instant, because it clearly interrupted an action, the spell JK was casting. Then it's an instant, not a... What a fucking ignorant bitch. Do you not play Magic the Gathering? How the fuck does Lilly get this far and calls the fuck? If you're gonna complain about getting misgendered by JK in your fan fiction headcanon, I'm gonna complain that you misattribute fucking different types of spell and action orders in Magic the Gathering in my headcanon every time you purse your fucking lips with your weird ass hoops. They're at least in the right color, I guess. They match hair. And they clash with eye in an appropriate way if you're gonna have like a warm background. I guess. So just take the hoops out. I guess. I'm trying to like find vindication for these hoops, but I'm gonna be honest. I still think hoops in a robe are gaudy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, hoops in a robe? What the fuck are you doing? It's like the sun's down. You've got your drink. You probably just got home from harassing the public. You've got a robe on. Did you shower? Because if you showered, did you just legit wash your face and then put makeup back on? Or did you not wash your face or your body and put a robe on? Did you put this together as a... See how come it falls apart so quick? It's so wild. There's so much shit going on here. Like, clearly the sun is down or the windows are closed. But even if my blinds are down, shy of having blackout curtains, like, I don't have those. You can see there's sun outside, and there's no sun outside. How do you have fucking makeup on, wearing a bathrobe, at night, with hoops, and a drink? What the fuck are you doing? Are you going out to harass the public, or did you just get in from harassing the public, not wash your body, and put a robe on? What the fuck is going on here?
Then J.K. Rowling turned to me and said, "Don't worry, if you get banished from the Shadow Realm, you are also banned from Disney. So you don't have to worry about Lily Tino anymore. But you should
No, everyone has to worry about Lily. That's a public safety outcry.
probably still sue her for
There's a
emotional
decry for public safety in this outcry.
distress. And then she turned my kid from a corn dog back into a kid, and we high-fived and took a bathroom selfie to celebrate."
That's it for this video. Please.
I love everyone equally. This bitch really fucks up a lot of people's shit, though, seems like.
Like and subscribe if you enjoyed.
Like, how the fuck are you gonna, like, accost a freedom movement and children in the same breath? How are you gonna go fucking minimizing? How are you dead ass, my dude? Gonna go fucking actually Darvo a freedom movement, and then Darvo, after Darvoing a freedom movement, then you just Darvo ambiguous children that you used for fodder in your photo. That's, like, actually dirty. And from what I'm aware of, there's, like, no respect for other people's shit in this person's actions. You know? Like, here.
AI. The viral screen.
These parts, they're apparently dispelling bullshit. And homie was like, don't lie about shit when there's real shit that's going on. Oh, here it is.
Quote, "I know that this has been brought up before, but I would like to reiterate that Nick has grown to the point where it needs a third-party HR person."
That's pretty far, but it also means that there might be lack of action on HR internally, which is horrifying. As someone whose coworker, like, tried to bang down my door drunk because he wanted, like, he kept thinking I sounded like and looked like his ex. Like, as someone who's been through that shit, like, there's a point when you need HR to intervene. And there might be a point when you need HR to requisition up themselves some third-party HR. And it's never gonna look pretty when that happens. Ooh.
That can handle issues with staff. At the beginning of this year, when we were still coworkers, I made complaints to Blank that I felt uncomfortable with Nick. There were repeated instances of unwanted touches, hands on my back, hugging, to the point where other teachers had commented and asked if there was something going on between us.
To be fair, that dude that was following me around at work also people thought that he was dating me to this weird point. I'm not trying to minimize their shit. I'm trying to say that, like, sometimes, even when you scream at the top of your lungs for someone to stop some bullshit, like, there may not be an easy way to resolution in which even the society around your bitch ass is, like, struggling to actually rally to your fucking side. And I can only feel horrible for that, because, like, I know what it's like to need people who are you're supposed to trust to step the fuck up, and then to be a bunch of petulant and woefully incompetent goobers. If not negligent, woefully incompetent. It's woeful either way. So, I don't know. That shit hits home. I know it could be a fucking wall. Like, honestly, when I hit that wall, at some point, I just parted ways and went somewhere that was going to treat me kindly. I hate that I did it, but I had to. I'm glad I did. Glad for the people I met friends I still know to this day, work with outstanding people, both places, still friendly with the people, just that one thing, you know? And that happens.
There was not, and it was all initiated by him.
It's not fine for it to happen, but it's that, like, this story is actually, like, regardless of it being from, like, it happens from cis people, from trans people, from kind people, from shithead people, from people that think that they're doing the right thing, from people that know that they're doing the wrong thing. It's just people, unfortunately. So you gotta protect yourself, and I guess if you see this shit, please just don't stop advocating for you, and if other people do, advocate for you through them, not to them.
There were also repeated requests to hang out outside of work, which I repeatedly turned down. It got to the point where these requests were made almost daily. I did not feel comfortable speaking up one-on-one and would have loved a third party to handle it and go over appropriateness in the workplace.
And, like, in this case, if you're in the States, like, I guess you'd want to contact the labor board and EEOC and start having them guide you on what to do, because I don't know what to do. But between the labor board to hold the company to accord and the EEOC to look out for you, I don't know what the heck I would recommend for a person. And that's only in the States. If anyone's outside of the States, tell me what y'all do. Like, the point being, you have to sometimes accept that the systems made and erected to support you are going to be the systems that through apathy tear you down the most, and you're going to have to work through those systems. They think they're helping, that's the part.
Things greatly improved when he was promoted. However, now there have been instances during camp.
I'm gonna be honest, that one place I was talking about promoted me outside of the reach of that one dude. Like, that is how things have went down. Like, it wasn't like a one-to-one thing. It wasn't like, hey, this is happening, thusly we're gonna do it. But, like, the second that I applied for a gig that was, like, a promotion instead of right near him, like, y'all, like, as soon as it was open, people were encouraging me. As soon as I was able to apply for it, people were like, yeah, girl, get it. As soon as I got there, folks were like, yeah. And things were calm for a time until he popped off again.
Where he arrives in the morning shirtless because he intends to shower at the site.
Yeah, and again, like, people who don't respect boundaries, these will be any of humanity, unfortunately. You can't, like, I'm gonna be real with y'all, just from a place of a person who gives a shit about all of y'all equally and wants y'all to breathe. Like, though I have been talking about, like, a dude I'd met, and this person is, like, gonna, like, consistently call Lilly a dude while they're talking about them in the text, right? Like, just don't forget, this is a thing that everyone does. Like, y'all gotta be careful, watch out for yourself. It's not, like, a thing you should enable or minimize, but, like, if you go through this shit, y'all just look out for you. Just, like, literally advocate for yourself through these people, not to these people who block this. If y'all go to someone with all this, in the States, the labor board and the EEOC are great. Going directly to executives might make some headway. It's okay to be noisy. What the fuck are they gonna do? Cry more? Mauled harder then, bitch. Make them cry. Fuck it. Leave a paper trail, too. Email those bitches. Tell them everything they did they fucked up. Try. Take care of yourself. Don't let this kind of abuse happen in the workplace.
There have been instances during camp where he arrives in the morning.
Tell them to hold the cameras. Tell them to keep the camera footage when they're on staff with you. I don't fucking know. Protect you.
Shirtless because he intends to shower at the site. This is not surprising at all for someone like Lilly.
If they are a bitch about it, find a lawyer that'll support you and tell them to make them retain the video footage of your ass.
So these quote-unquote allegations are a lot of hoopla, honestly. Just random stupid stuff people make.
It's no fault of the person. They didn't know to do that, by the way. It's that, like, I took going through a weird situation multiple times to learn how to operate. And if I can spare any of y'all the time of not iterating and failing so hard by just bitching about that, I'm gonna just bitch about that. Because this is left as an open question in their case, and I only, through a lot of living and fucking up, have found some semblance of a path forward for me. Find out what works for you, but if I can save you 10 fucking seconds of drama, bullshit, and nonsense, let's go.
Did not feel comfortable speaking up one-on-one and would have loved to throw.
Like, I swear to fuck, not knowing how to speak up, all this shit, unfortunately, I'm not trying to minimize their existence, I'm just trying to say comparatively, I was still messing this up until my late 20s, if not past that. It's not like a recent thing that I'm able to, like, use my voice to treat myself like a person, you know? So, whatever the fuck you do, please, like, even if I'm failing to do it to its best of its ability, do better than me and do better than the person who was hurt here and advocate for you. That's all.
Party to handle it and go over appropriateness in the workplace.
Like, let our pain show you what faltering can bring and let you be stronger. Fuck it.
Things greatly improved when he was promoted. However, now there have been instances during camp where he arrives in the morning shirtless because he intends to shower at the site. This is not surprising at all for someone like Lilly. The rest of these quote-unquote
okay, we're moving. If you want to support Bloodspeth, you totally should. Their link will be in chat once more. It's in the description if y'all want it there. This face is like so charming right now. Hold on. I want to like cook my computer and see if this just says updates like very vaguely. Okay, so I unpatched this. This is random stuff. We were giggling. I kind of do want to be ready for a BRB in a second. There's Dr. K's VOD. There's us looking at friends in a playlist being silly. There's the Nicktent. Unhealed Trauma is funny. Ragging on Natalie. It's like only kind of funny, right? Because like deep down, like I don't think Natalie's done something so reprehensible. It's like she's not going like Nova's online mode. She's just being reprehensible, but not like destructively reprehensible without the desire to atone for it or clamp it down. It's not spiraling. It's just been bad and it's covering up. It's covered up, right? So it's really fucked up and it's covered up, as opposed to fucked up spiraling and excusing its current procession, right? That's how I would describe Natalie versus Nova. And I think that makes Natalie funner to watch, if not the only appropriate one to watch. Neither are great, but we're here. And at least Natalie's trying to diversify outside of nuisance content, as opposed to, I suppose, Nova is trying to diversify into drinking content. On point and useful. Is this that Fortnite? Where is motherfucker who's supposed to play Fortnite with me? I'm not on Discord. Shit.
We're not getting a motherfucking rematch.
Bye.
Hey, fuck off, bitch! Rot in hell!
What is up, everyone?
Hooey. Okay, by the way, the next thing I want to do is work on, okay, so I'm going to have a robot help me timestamp the VOD, so that when it's gone from me, makes it really more manageable. I'm feeling out how I want to do it. Oy. And currently, more and more of OBS is being exposed information-wise through the C# interface, etc. Or information-wise through WebSocket, rather, from StreamerBot, to like, maybe one day we'll be able to start and stop the stream with a computer. But for the moment, I don't know. I'm a silly goose.
Today, we're going to be talking about Nova Online once again. Now, it seems Nova can't go a week, not even a day, without something happening in his life. Nova's always up to something, always doing something.
I mean, when you're doing both the Discord moderator, well, all three of the Discord moderator, the reclusive weeb, and the abusive to their own mother, as well as every other man, woman, and child person that you get your hands on, arc, it's pretty easy to keep up with the content. Like, it's hard for the Joneses to keep up when you're doing all that shit, true. So, fire hoses of falsehood exist. I guess this is a fire hose of truthhood from Nova. It's just so much shit that it's, like, impossible.
always having allegations come out his way. The last video I made on Nova turned 21 and he wasn't yet drinking, but now it apparently seems that he went out drinking with a couple
And someone from my understanding and recollection, and I could be incorrect, did AI up some of the like photos of Nova, like fake screenshots, I believe. I could be wrong. Again, I'm just remembered there's been like consideration that some of the shit about Nova that's come out recently has been fake. And I don't know. We're just looking at people. But like, just so you know, people have like found out that it's appropriate to use AI generated content to harangue the nonce. And that's on them.
friends at a bar.
They should probably disclose that it's fake though. Or generated content if it's on YouTube, right? Like, as long as they disclose it through the like proper uploading facility where it says it's altered content, at that point, if any of us that react to reactions to it, or don't look into it well enough before we run our mouths, perpetuate some bullshit, in that case, then it's on us as people who fucked up and didn't dig enough. However, if they didn't, then that would be a reason to whinge. I don't know what happened, so I don't recall which item it was even, so, you know, we're here. And again, don't drink or find love or find religion when life is going poorly and you think that it's all fucking falling down, because you're gonna find yourself in a cult with a fucking weird person that possibly wants to kill you, your mother, your father, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, and put your heads in a freezer. And also you're gonna pick up some weird drug that you shouldn't have done that's become really cheap. If you move home, don't move back home. You'll find some weird cheap drug you shouldn't be doing. And Nova is finding a series of religions, talking about memeing about being a Mormon once, finding substance abuse, liquor, I'm gonna say unregulated sugar and caffeine might also fit in there because those can be disruptive and pretty functional if someone's a bitch ass about it and fucking continues to like fuck with themselves instead of getting to the not fuck with themselves on. And like, y'all. So Nova's serially finding religion, finding love through buddy trolls on Discord and people that fetishize lol cows. Religion, drinking, love. Can you see how this is a little bit not what you should do when shit's going downhill? Like, maybe stay on your own, get your shit together, re-enroll in school, pick up some fucking hobbies, like do martial arts, learn discipline, fucking go work out, actually, not on camera, so it's not performative, but legit. Like, no one fucking cares. Just go work out and wind yourself for 15 minutes, and then come back in and do that the next day, and come back in and do it the next day. Goddamn, the fuck, brother?
So it seems like Nova started his World of T-shirt arc. Now, what I don't understand is who the fuck would willingly
That is an unnecessarily on-point way to describe what Nova's doing.
go out and drink with Nova. Honestly, I'm just waiting for the day Nova gets fucking plastered and records himself doing something fucking stupid. I can totally see.
Yeah. Or, you know, that someone logging records the thing, but Nova broadcasts it. Yeah. The accidentally turned on my stream arc will renew itself with the blood of not patriots, but misclicks of the go live button.
Nova doing that, but I doubt we see.
See, I have to come to my computer, uncover my camera, unmute my mic, swing the boom down, open OBS, and start doing shit.
Any of that anytime soon. For right now, Nova's just going out drinking a little bit here and there, and very recently Nova Online has been going live while drinking. Now these live streams aren't really all that special, it's mostly the same crap, Nova playing some shitty game, doing terrible at it. But in the clip I'm about to show you, someone in chat would
I mean, I'm bad at games too.
Alright, time to send someone to Pound Town. I like Rashid. Rashid's my favorite character in Free Fire.
Hey YouTube, so I'm thinking about the 16th or the 17th, I'm returning Beat Terry videos to the channel. I got a MetaQuest 3S to replace my—
Wait, what the fuck is this?
I'm returning Beat Terry videos to the channel.
Aren't you supposed to be paying your mother fucking rent money because you used her credit card down for like what looks like hundreds of thousands of, or tens of thousands of dollars, rather? Aren't you supposed to be fucking giving your mother money? Weren't you just demonetized outside if you've hit a windfall of the public at large memeing on you and your channel getting the blow up? Are you going to really flex that blow up so hard that people are going to go back to chanting predators can't stack bread? Are you really, of all things, about to go blow your money that your mother needs to fix the hole in the wall that you put there with your fist? Your mother lets you live in her house. You are a 21-year-old man. You have put a hole in her walls. And you have, instead of actually fucking repaying her for the shit you've needed, you have gone and fucking got yourself a MetaQuest, if I correctly spoke and said what the fuck it is, 3? What a fucking bitch ass. What a conniving bitch ass. What a slimy, conniving bitch ass. How dare you treat your mother like that? She fucking, brother, she had to endure possibly one of the most risky experiences for people in the West still. Childbirth. To give fucking fruit to you. Her child. And you put a hole in her wall like a fucking dingus bitch. And then instead of doing anything else, you're flexing that the haters gave you money. In a world where predators can't stack bread with your MetaQuest 3, instead of putting more into helping your mother. Because now it's the least sustainable income you're going to see, because anyone that realizes that you just made bank off of engagement is about to disengage. Or they've found a bajillion YouTubers that talk about your fucking trifling ass fucking missteps, mistakes, and fucking misactions against the fucking public. This man is a bitch ass. How dare you put a hole in your mother's wall and you put getting a luxury good? I'm so pissy. Hold on. No, I'm bitching more. I'm just gonna keep on bitching. Well, tell the person who uploaded it nice content, and we wish them well. And I forgot what it's called. It's a MetaQuest. PS3 Go whatever I thingy. I don't give a fuck. Fight me. Pokemon Go Pikachu PSP. Fuck you. I can sound older, too. I can sound ancient. I'm only old as rocks. I'm not old as piss. So, I mean, I can't say whatchamacallit till I'm 80, basically. So I'm kind of just waiting here in this state of perturbation where I am old as fuck, right? I'm ancient. I'm old as fucking dust, but I still can't get away with calling everything a whatchamacallit yet, because I still haven't gotten to 80 years old. And now I'm just stuck here waiting till I turn 80 so I can just, like, refer to everyone and everything as whatchamacallit and whoever the fuck, whatever. I'll just call people will be like, my name is such and such. I'll be like, hey, this is whatever your name is again. Introduce yourself. All right, cool. Don't guess me on a panel when I'm fucking 80. I'm just gonna call people whatever the fuck you are. What do you want to be called? Who are you? Who's your who's your fucking commander? Commander Shepard? Oh, Commander Gaius or Commander Shepard? You bitch ass. I'll just be a shithead.
It's my MetaQuest 2. It's gonna
MetaQuest 2. No one gives a fuck. You should have fucking paid for your mom to get a fixed ass wall. I'm pretty sure that would have ingratiated yourself with the critical of you public a lot fucking more if you just fixed the hole you put in your mother's wall. Like, honestly, how dare this grown man put a hole in his mother's wall and flex on the haters? They just funded him getting a new PS3 Go whatever I thingy. He needs to pay his mother back for the credit card usage, and knowing how Preds can't stack bread, that windfall engagement is gonzo. Like, for real. It's gone.
Be freaking happy.
Your fucking mother needs your fucking help. You've gotten her fired from a job already, to my under fucking standing, because of your fucking harassment that your fucking participation on the platform brings her. you are the cause of, though people choose to participate, you're the one that chooses to upload, and they're the ones that think they're screaming about a public fucking safety endangerment. Like, bro. Like, sometimes people can get offline. Like, they just can. I don't know if y'all know this. Like, I wasn't on the internet for a while. I was busy going to school, working a job. Like, I was too busy. I didn't have glasses that let me play games for long stints of time, so I had to do shit like, what is it? What is the word here? Because I didn't have, like, didn't have glasses that worked well. I had migraines whenever I looked at the computer for 15 minutes. So I was, like, working full-time, getting constant migraines and constant fuckballs pain, and I was still just chilling. And so I was too busy for all this wild shit on the internet anyway. I was, like, waiting to see an optometrist that loved my eyeballs like I love my eyeballs, too. I like having eyeballs. They're very fancy. They're quite posh to have attached to you, installed within, pressed inside your eye holes. I like having eyeballs, mind you. So I just don't get it, because, like, the thing that everyone tells them to do is what I was doing. Go to fucking school, get a job, stop being a weirdo on the internet. I wasn't being a weirdo, but I was playing video games. So my thing is I needed to stop playing video games till 4 in the morning and, like, get a job. I did that. It was very fun, very rewarding. Been in the workforce over 10 years, haven't taken a vacation yet.
Like, baby. Woo!
I like what I do, and I like seeing others happy and well, so good enough.
And on top of buying a MetaQuest 3, he also bought a new TV for karaoke, and then he also is buying a bunch of PS...
Yeah, because he got monetized. Like, everyone thought that homie was never going to get monetized and we could rag on this person. But the second TikTok, the platform, saw they could make money off of the engagement, Nova got monetized. And apparently, last time Nova was monetized for engagement, Nova had, like, what, tens of thousands, $20,000? That was a $20,000 windfall that is gone now by someone who puts holes in their mother's wall, doesn't fix the holes in their mother's wall, and is fucking weird enough to buy some fucking newfangled fucking hootenanny hooscow bullshit instead of dealing with how the police confiscated their fucking, or the party, not confiscated, the police already had to, like, look through their shit. When they say they were, sorry, maybe they weren't swatted, the person says that they were, I don't care, know, or believe. Like, Nova says that Nova's swatted. No one gives a fuck. Like, Nova also might be lying for an engagement and attention, and because of this, Nova blew up again with all of the critical people. And we thought we could, not we, I wasn't, but everyone else thought they could laugh at Nova. I know the platforms are just trying to make money, so I wasn't surprised, but I didn't expect it, you know?
5 PS4 games.
Hey, also...
If the stream ever blows up, can I get a PS5? I don't plan on it, but, like, I know I've said I'd use our stuff for, like, taking care of stream stuff. Can I have a PS5 if the stream ever blows up, please? Otherwise, I'll just, like, never get it unless, like, I make a shitload of money from working.
I just ordered 4 Call of Duty games for the PS4 off of eBay, and this came as a shock to me. I didn't even order them from the UK. I got a UK
version. I wouldn't do it off of a windfall, but I would do it off of, like, perceived elevation of station, you know?
Version of one of my favorite Call of Duties, Black Ops Cold War. Specifically the zombies, by the way. The zombies in Cold War is my absolute favorite. Thought I'd throw that out.
I say it like that because we all think everything is going to last, but everyone thinks everything is going to last, and most people realize it doesn't. So... you know, I've known folks that have worked at the same place for 7 years, 10 years, 13 years, and layoffs happen when they happen. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not trying to normalize it, and I do rally against it socially, but, you know.
There. Also, yo, new karaoke setup. Hell yeah.
Nova, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but if you're struggling to pay your bills, then you cannot afford any new electronics, anything luxury. And this is why I say do not donate to these fucking lolcows. When someone like Nova or Tofia do get money, they blow it on stupid fucking shit.
And then financially responsible bitches like me are gonna say, no, it's cool. I work a full-time job. I don't need anything from you. I just like the company. Thank you for hanging out with me. Save your money for yourself. So, yeah, I think maybe you should find the in-between, not the hyper-vigilant bitches and not the lol cows. Find normal people. Engage with them.
And on top of buying MetaQuest and new TVs, he's also buying a bunch of Pokemon cards to open up on his
Also, don't fool yourselves. No one who streams is a normal person.
YouTube live streams.
As someone who is a streamer and knows other streamers, we are not fucking, in quotes, normal people. We stay up too fucking much. We look too much into shit. We're too nuance-pilled even if we're not nuance-pilled. Like, y'all, we have more time to fuck around and find out than, like, the common folk. And that's, don't let it detach you. Most people don't get the luxury of reading as much as I do. Wild.
There's plenty of ways for Nova to make content without spending money, but he's apparently too...
Yeah, because Nova was, like, doing this with food reviews. You know, like... Meh.
Fucking dumb to realize that. Nova thinks buying all this stuff is an investment. He thinks that, yes, he's buying a $300 MetaQuest as an investment, so he...
I said this at 2 minutes, and I was so fucking right. You know? Oh, you're in a great Chinese, really wholesome despite the pudgy predator. How dare this grown man put a hole in his mother's wall? Anywho's, he should be paying his mom back. Predators can't stack bread. Windfall engagement is gonzo. Windfall engagement is gonzo. People know what Nova spends it on. People, like, maybe if motherfucker put mom first and foremost and was humble. Maybe if motherfucker put mom first and was humble, this would go, like, with less of a stir. Because that could be, like, a point of noticeable improvement.
Put that and make VR content. But in reality, who the fuck wants to watch VR content from Nova? And knowing Nova, the first thing he's gonna do with that VR Quest is download VR Chat, which is not a good mix with Nova.
Not at all. I accidentally started NVIDIA broadcast. I didn't mean to. Give me a second. Close. Please crash. I didn't mean to. 1 second. It's not doing anything. Okay, maybe it just took my camera, but it should have failed. But 1 second. Okay, there you go.
It's passed. But I think that's enough about Nova spending habits. I think it's time to talk about the Novine. I keep saying...
I mean... Maybe, but I'm gonna still be critical of Nova's spending habits.
Novine. I'm used to Novine Week from 2F is Stupid. The Spokane.
Yo, shout out to Spokey and Kiwi. Too high. Toke, 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 toke. Choo, choo. Toka, 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 toka. Choo, choo.
Pride Parade. So Nova would make a TikTok.
I've never heard anybody else do a toka, 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 toka. Choo, choo. But you know what? I'm good with this. I have no regrets at all.